Hello, and welcome to a shorter edition of the Super Organizer Show with James Lott Jr., the SOS Show with James Lott Jr. I'm James Lott Jr., Super Organizer. And once again, I'm giving you some more tips and things to think about as you're getting organized. I know it's still spring officially because it's April. We're in mid-April, and so it's spring, and people are doing spring cleaning and stuff. Um, my goal always is to change lifestyle. My goal is to give you tips and things on how to work stuff out, but then make it last. Make it really easy for you so that you can follow it and make it last for a long time. Now, I have a saying called organizing your tomorrow self. It means getting stuff ready for sometimes literally tomorrow. Like doing what you can do today to be ready for tomorrow. But it could be like today, as in this time period for a future time period, or literally a Sunday for a Monday. So that's how I do it. Now you can go back and watch or listen, however you're following this, back and see. I gave 3 tips before, so I have 3 more tips I'm going to give you. And before I do that, I always my thanks and gratitude. I'm going to give my thanks and gratitude to you and to all my followers, the Lotties. It's been a year since the Lotties have formed, and the fandom was before that, but we actually have a name, and I'm very humbled by it and everything is stuck, and people call themselves Lotties. Sure, why not? My last name is good for all kind of stuff. But no, you have supported me during this difficult time of caregiving of my mom, losing my stepdad, just handling life. There's a lot of stuff going on, kids out there. There's a lot of stuff going out there that you're like, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on? It's a lot. So I just want to thank you for having grace and compassion for me and just love. So I totally appreciate it. We're no man's an island. We're all here together, right? Okay. Make sure I say that. I just love that. Okay. So 3 ways to get, to get to ready for your tomorrow self. One way to do this is check the weather. And you hear it and you go, okay. And yes, the weather can change sometimes. Most of the time, if you're checking the night before, it's gonna be that probably next day. There's some places, especially you should get to know the weather climate. I can go a little further in general. In some places, the weather changes hourly. When I lived in San Francisco or when I was in Ohio, it was like 5 different climates throughout the day. It was like warm, then cold, then windy, then rainy, then warm. Then like so you have to learn that helps you in picking how you dress, what bags or backpacks you use, how you do your hair. It really does. The weather affects everything. How you commute and everything. It affects everything. The time, like should you leave earlier if it's going to be messed up weather? I mean, just it's all kinds. It really does. So really check the weather and get to know your area's weather. Get to know it. If you're mostly sunny in December and then cold, rainy in January, prepare for that. So that's something to keep in mind. Just all keep in mind. I look at my phone. I look outside, I look at stuff, and it's been really good. Really good. Number 2, I have pads, a paper. Make a list. Some of my clients and my friends have tried this and love it. It's written down, so you can actually brain dump if you want to. Some people want to carry out stuff for your brain. Write it down. It's there on paper. You have it, or on your phone, or however you do this. Get it out. List the things you need to do. Now, I said, well, don't censor yourself. Just like list it. Now, you might get to everything, but we're not even talking about that. But you can actually look at it and kind of go, okay, these 5 things can be done. And you go from there. Preparing for your tomorrow self could be, okay, you check the weather. It's gonna be nice. Fine, no big deal. I could do these 3 things in the morning. They're all within 5 minutes from each other. Perfect. I'm a person who likes to, if it's near this, if these 3 things are on this side of town and these things on this side, I try to do the errands that way. Like I hate going back and forth. And like that's just waste of time, money. So have a list. Or if you're at home and you have things you have to do, list it out. Okay, you check it off. Pay that bill, got it. Make that phone call, got it. I love checking stuff off lists. But lists are just so good because just you have it, and it's just written down, it's real, and you won't forget. I forget things sometimes. I do. As you get older, you do. But I have a lot of things in my mind, so I forget things. And 3, you may laugh at this one, but it's so true. don't hesitate to fill your gas tank. If you're kind of low or sort of low and you have the time and the money to go get gas, do it. I mean, this one was self-explanatory because again, it saves your tomorrow self from anything happening with the car, you running out of gas. Because you'll be like, okay, I know running out of gas, but I got to do these three things. I can't get to the gas station, and anything can happen. You'll be prepared. Also, you'll be prepared for if anything does come up where you need to drive far. You may have to go farther away or do something. You have to, and stopping to get gas may be not really beneficial because you have 10 minutes to do it. Like you just never know. But I would just say it's always good to just have the gas tank filled to what it needs to be filled to, so that you don't have to worry about it. There's one less worry. But people always chuckle when I say that. But it's happened to me. It's happened to people where you're like, shh, I should have got gas yesterday. I knew I should have gas yesterday. And now I got to do it. And you may be tired, maybe because you worked all day and you're tired. You just want to go home. I go, yes. Oh, okay. So I always say so. That's I always say just just do it. So 3 more ways to get organized. Help your tomorrow self are check the weather, get to know your weather climate, make a list of things you need to do, whether or not you get to all of them or not at the point, and fill that gas tank if you need to. I'm James Lott Jr., Super Organizers on Facebook and on Twitter, and a lot of help.com. I'm working on a new website, so keep that open. But if you want for rates, I am for hire, for Zooms, for in person, all kind of stuff. Try me. Talk to you next time.